Is Disney's Boardwalk Resort at Walt Disney World for seniors? Our conclusions may surprise you. Young perspective. This review is different. It's written by me, a senior, from a senior's perspective. For seniors, retirees, and baby boomers. Those in our age bracket, as you know, look for different things many times when on a vacation anywhere, and that includes Walt Disney World. Hi, it's Dan from Nancy and Dan Travel. Come along with us as we review today Disney's Boardwalk Resort and whether seniors will enjoy their time staying there as guests of either the Boardwalk Villas Disney Vacation Club side or the Boardwalk Inn Hotel side, based on what seniors, retirees, and baby boomers typically want on vacation. Once you finish this video, please do leave a comment to let us know if you agree or disagree with our review. We'd like to hear your perspectives. This is our 8th review of deluxe Disney resorts from a senior's perspective. Again, for seniors, baby boomers, and retirees, we are proud that we have received wonderful feedback on all of them so far. We'll put a link to each of them in the description section so you can access them for yourself in case you want to decide which one is the best fit for you during your next Walt Disney World vacation. Let's start our review with our conclusions. Is Disney's Boardwalk Resort for seniors for a short stay? We say a resounding yes. We also say yes for a long stay. But why? What's important to Nancy and I may differ from what you want on a vacation. Let's learn why we recommend this Disney Deluxe Resort for seniors, retirees, and baby boomers. First, the numbers. Disney's Boardwalk Resort is located on Crescent Lake inside Walt Disney World within walking distance for many from Disney's EPCOT theme park as well as Disney's Hollywood Studios. We have videos in our playlist showing you the walk to each of these theme parks from Disney's Boardwalk Resort. There is also the friendship boats you can take from the Boardwalk Pier to both of these theme parks as well as to the other resorts on Crescent Lake, such as Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club Deluxe Resorts. And at the entrance to EPCOT, there is the Disney Skyliner, which one can also take to Disney's Hollywood Studios. You see here the number of guest rooms in the Boardwalk Inn, which is the hotel portion of the resort, that is on the EPCOT side, as well as the number of guest units in the Boardwalk Villas, the Disney Vacation Club portion of the resort, which is on the Hollywood Studios side. One advantage of this resort is that there is one building, so guests do not have to walk outside during inclement weather. Yet, this can be a disadvantage as many of the restaurants and lounges are mostly outside, especially compared to, say, Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club resorts, where most of the on-site restaurants and lounges are accessible from inside. There are a total of 3 swimming pools, 2 of which are relaxing leisure pools, as we will see shortly. The theming is turn-of-the-century Atlantic City, which Nancy and I feel has a beachy kind of ambiance, with the actual Atlantic City being right on the coast. A bonus point for staying here is that the major refurbishment of the guest rooms are just about finished, or maybe now finished, depending upon when you watch our review. At night, from different vantage points, you can see the fireworks from Disney's EPCOT and Hollywood Studios, as well as Nancy and I did from our Boardwalk View Deluxe Studio last year, even some of the fireworks from Magic Kingdom in the distance. We have lots of videos on different aspects of Disney's Boardwalk, so be sure to check out our Boardwalk playlist here on our YouTube channel. To put things into perspective, let's use an outdoor map of the resort. On the left is a Boardwalk Inn portion, which is the hotel side, while on the right is the Boardwalk Villas portion for Disney Vacation Club guests. These arrows are pointing to the relative location on the map of the 3 swimming pools. We'll take a walk around each of these shortly. Do note that there is a convention center here at this resort, as there is at several Walt Disney World Deluxe resorts. This can add non-guests to the resort grounds, yet Nancy and I have never noticed this resort being overly crowded on any of our many stays here. And lastly, here is the direction from Disney's Boardwalk Resort to other destinations within this part of Walt Disney World. Now let's start our walking tour of the resort, both inside and out. The outside of the resort is very attractive and pleasing to the eye, with many large trees, gardens, and shrubs. Like most Disney Deluxe resorts, it has its own retail stores, gymnasium, and the like. The main pool, called the Luna Park Pool, is quite large, more than 184,000 gallons of water. It also includes a 200-foot-long water slide, a Tiny Tots play area, whirlpool spa for the adults, and the Leaping Horse Libations, which is both a pool bar as well as offering quick service food items. This is also one of the areas where you can refill your Disney refillable mug. The first of the two leisure pools is coming into view, just a 1 to 2 minute walk from the Luna Park Pool. This leisure pool is one of the top 3 leisure pools that Nancy and I have experienced at Walt Disney World. In spite of it also being the location of the community hall and outdoor games that you see here, it has never been busy at all during any of our stays. It's one of our favorites because of the numerous areas of natural shading from the tall trees which surround it. We do enjoy lounging by and spending time in swimming pools. We just don't always want to be in the hot Central Florida sun all the time poolside, nor scrambling to try and find those remaining loungers with the ever-elusive umbrellas. It also has a very comfortable cushioned seating areas available on a first-come, first-served basis. Sure, as the young kids say these days, this area for us is just so chill. One last look at the Luna Park Pool at night, which we find very relaxing and tranquil. Let's return now to more of the boardwalk on Crescent Lake area of Disney's Boardwalk Resort. In most evenings, weather permitting, there are many different buskers performing for free right out on the boardwalk. Again, a few of our videos from our boardwalk playlist here on our YouTube channel will have clips showing some of these for you. Hopefully you're enjoying this look from a senior's perspective at Disney's Boardwalk Resort at Walt Disney World. If you are, it would be greatly appreciated if you could please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not already done so, and click that bell icon to be notified next time we publish an adult travel video for you, which we do approximately 1 to 2 each week. Many thanks for that. Another aspect of Disney's Boardwalk Resort that Nancy and I really like is the retail store. It's a really good size, larger than some at other Disney Deluxe resorts here at Walt Disney World, and it contains a good variety of merchandise and apparel. And while it has a separate name for the portion containing food and beverages to take away, it's like many at other deluxe resorts here at Walt Disney World, whereby the transition from the merchandise area to the food and beverage area is seamless. Speaking of food and beverages, let's take a look at what is available at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. The picture you see here in the background was of a delicious breakfast pizza from Trattoria Al Forno that Nancy had on one of our trips. I had a bite and it was excellent. On this list are the lounges and snack locations, of which only the Carousel Coffee and Bellevue Lounge have inside access, just so you're aware. Nancy wanted me to be sure to mention that the lobby in the main building is 1 floor up from the ground floor when you are on the Crescent Lake side of the resort. Yes, there are elevators one can take from the ground floor inside the building, Yet this is different from, say, Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club resorts just across Crescent Lake. On the other hand, being raised one story high can have its advantages. This is the outdoors area just off the main lobby that is completely covered. It provides a wonderful view of the boardwalk and out towards Crescent Lake at any time, day or night. And this covered area we see now is right beneath, providing shelter from direct Central Florida sun and rain. There is also access to the covered balcony just off the Bellevue Lounge we see here that also has a nice, relaxing, and tranquil view. Here's a quick look at the Bellevue Lounge that is on the boardwalk inside of the resort. One of the reasons we like staying at Disney's Boardwalk Resort is not only its close walking distance to both Disney's EPCOT and Hollywood Studio theme parks, but how relaxing and tranquil many of its outdoor and covered areas are, many of which we've just seen. Additionally, let me show you one more. This is the courtyard area on the boardwalk inside the resort. You would never know you were next to a busy boardwalk in the evening or in between two theme parks when walking along these peaceful and well-manicured grounds. This is now the second leisure pool, again on Disney's Boardwalk inside of the resort. Not as much natural shade as the leisure pool on the Boardwalk Villas side. Yet this one is very similar in design and appearance to the leisure pool at Disney's Yacht Club. We now return to the boardwalk area of Disney's Boardwalk Resort so you can see outside the restaurants and snack shops before we conclude with our scorecard summary. At night, the boardwalk area is lit up with beautiful lights that provide a wonderful perspective.
Good? All right.
Nancy and I really like the pizza window. We've had many delicious pizzas to go from here that we eat either out on the boardwalk or on the balcony from our guest room. We can also attest to the Boardwalk Deli having very good sandwich selection and desserts. It also has another refilling station for your Disney refillable mugs. And yes, just for you, I did try the ice cream here. It certainly hit the spot. It was really good.
GoPro, stop recording.
We conclude by showing you a portion of the walk from Disney's Boardwalk Resort to EPCOT. Over on the left is the Seabreeze Point Wedding Pavilion, which provides a wonderful backdrop overlooking Crescent Lake. And now for our scorecard. We have only one major con, that being the previously mentioned access to restaurants and snacks mostly from the outdoors. This is not a big deal for us, yet it is for some, so we wanted to list it here. There are many, many pros for seniors and retirees to stay here for their Walt Disney World vacation, many of which we also listed on our review for seniors at Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club resorts. The theming here at Disney's Boardwalk Resort is, as you've seen, wonderful, relaxing, tranquil. Walking or using the Friendship Boat access to both Disney's EPCOT and Hollywood Studios is a big plus for us. Access to many, many wonderful restaurants within the EPCOT theme park, park admission required, as well as at the many neighboring Crescent Lake resorts is another huge plus. While very subjective, for Nancy and I, we find staying here at Disney's Boardwalk Resort more relaxing than at Disney's Beach Club and Yacht Club resorts, with the many covered outdoor seating areas, tranquil pools, and so on. Everything that seniors and retirees tend to want on a vacation that is relaxing and memorable is here. At least it is for Nancy and I. And we are confident should you stay here, you will be equally pleased. Nancy and I hope you have enjoyed our review from a senior's perspective for seniors and retirees and baby boomers of Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Remember, all of the previous 8 reviews for seniors by seniors we have done so far are listed in the description, as well as several videos within our Boardwalk Resort playlist. Please do leave a comment and let us know if you agree or disagree with our review. Again, we love hearing your perspective. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.